So, this is South Ferry 1 train station bathroom. There's a security guard out there. He said his name is German. I've been appealing to him that I always get harassed anytime I try to use the bathroom. That should be my witness, in case they call the police on me again. So I just saw him by the close to the door, and I spoke with him, and he told me, I shouldn't worry. You know. So the last time I came to use this bathroom, a woman came and was lying that somebody is exposing themselves, peeing into the sink, and I was right here. There was nobody exposing themselves. So my mother said her daughters are moving with a killer gang that kill people for money and to steal their persons, inheritance, and properties, the deceased person's property. So I believe my daughter's killer gang may be behind this. Polanyi and Flora, they killed my mother in 2015, framed her as crazy, locked her up in the psych ward. Even though my mother wasn't crazy, my mother was communicating with everybody in Nigeria and here. She was in her right senses. But the only thing was she didn't want to have surgery done in America because the daughters were bugging her for show up in hospital when she doesn't even give them permission to come there. And she was like they were moving with a criminal gang, and they were even poisoning her food with counterfeit poison when she went to live with the daughter in Pennsylvania, especially the one called Polanyi. So because of that, my mother wanted to have a surgery done outside of America because my mother has properties in Ghana and Nigeria, and she also has another daughter in Nigeria. And that one also is forming a gang. My mother said that one named Funke tried to throw me out of the window as a child because that Funke was angry that my father was different from our father, and she got the police to arrest that Funke. But that Funke comes from her father is a rich, prominent person, and her father's family were able to free her from prison and stuff. So my mother never filed a green card for that daughter Funke, even when my mother became a naturalized U.S. citizen. So that daughter Funke was jealous, and before my mother died, she was saying those daughters, the one in Nigeria and the one here, were ganging up on her. And they killed my mother, stole all my mother's property, even my immigration document my mother was waiting for me. Because the immigration gave me 2 green cards mistakenly in 2008. They're supposed to give you only one. So my mother held one for me, I held one for myself. And when they killed my mother in 2015, they stole that green card. And soon the police came and arrested me. Also locked me up in the psych ward and stole my green card also. And right now I have no proof of my permanent residence. And my mother was killed by being locked up as wrongfully in the psych ward also as she was getting treated for heart disease. So me and my mother, I've been experiencing unwarranted provocation, getting jumped everywhere, and my mother was telling me her daughter is moving with a killer gang, narcotic gang, and they're potentially targeting me and my mother because I've been trying to sue the U.S. immigration for arresting me wrongfully when I was a child, and my mother brought me here from Nigeria as a child. My mother had a green card and they arrested me at JFK, said I wasn't covered under my mother's green card, and they arrested me then due to the visa issue, which they wrongfully did because they have an emergency humanitarian parole visa they could have given me. They're supposed to give to children of permanent resident that have visa issue. I need to be here because I wasn't safe in Nigeria either. So the case lasted 8 years before they finally gave me green card, and they mistakenly gave me 2. And my mother kept one, and I kept one. Both green cards have been stolen. My mother's daughter stole my green card after they killed my mother, and the one I had for myself, the police stole it after they arrested me. So I believe this narcotic gang is bribing the police because my mother said one of her daughter, Polanyi, claimed she was sexually abused as a child. So I don't know if she's also part of the Me Too because I know the Me Too works with the police and they try to bully transsexuals. I was born a male and now a woman. So I believe this gang is also being inspired by Me Too members because they always send women to insult me in the bathroom, call me son of a bitch and all that. Say I don't look like a real woman. So this Me Too are joining up with the police to torture a Nigerian like me. Please donate to my cash app NYC Homeless or to me in person. I solemnly swear under United States perjury laws and United States Constitution and other relevant laws that I'm only seeking non-conditional charitable financial donation to my cash app NYC Homeless or to me in person, and I'm not seeking marriage or romance or surrogacy or membership in any cult or gang.